Well, in case you missed it, oh mighty goat James, oh Steph Curry, look at Bronny James, look at Bronny, Bronny there to see his father do this lovely game as we watch. Y'all saw what happened in game 3. Y'all see what happened in game 3, didn't y'all? Did y'all see what happened in game 3? Did y'all see what Gold James and company did? Did y'all see what he do? Y'all see? Look at this. Look at this. They let Steph Curry still wide open. I do not like this foolishness. But look at this. Gold James going down the. Oh Lord, look at his own self. Lord, look. You know what? Because y'all know exactly what happened yesterday. Y'all know exactly what happened yesterday. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. There was an 30-2 run. What is this? What is this? Oh my! Look at it! Look at D'Lo! Oh look at D'Lo! Oh look at D'Lo! Oh D'Lo impressive! Oh look at Eddie! Oh look at Eddie! Eddie! Look at Eddie! Look at Eddie! Look at Eddie! Oh, why we can't get this from you every game? Why we can't get this from you every game? My God! Why? Why we can't get this for the whole game? Why? Why we can't get this for the whole game? Why? Why we can't get this kind of production? Why we can't get this kind of production? Why we can't get this kind of production? Why we can't get this? Why we can't get this kind of production every game? Why we can't get this kind of production every game? But good morning. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to the report. Usually we'll have Rob here, even though he's on his way. But Lone Wolf University, Miss PhD, Miss E, good morning, darling. How you doing?
Grand Rising out here on this beautiful day, trying to do a little detail into the car before we head out and enjoy the rest of our day.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Lone Wolf, the head dean of the university. How is the university coming along, sir?
We have some bumps a little bit, but we getting there. Same thing. This got a little bit last night after brutalizing the side job. So I'm here right now.
Well, we're gonna talk all about that later, but today on the report, y'all know we got 2 playoffs in the semis right now. Hey, good morning. Good morning, El Champion.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. We just starting. You can give
Okay.
this. So how you doing this morning?
I'm all right. I'm trying to get this last bit of mucus out of me, but other than that, I'm good. But give us a second. Give me 1 second.
Good. So today we have 2 playoffs we gotta talk about. We gotta talk the association and we gotta talk about on the ice. But y'all know we're gonna start with the association. We are currently in the semi-finals. Let me get the show started. We ain't bullshitting, we ain't poo-pooing. So I gonna ask y'all, which playoff series y'all want to talk about first?
I want the Heat Knicks first. We'll save the other one for entree.
Okay. Well, he said it. We'll start with the Heat. And I'm going to turn it to Miss PhD on this one first. So, in game 1, we saw Miami put on a show in the Garden. Jimmy Buckets despite of bad ankle and all, Jimmy Buckets did his thing in the Garden. Playoff Jimmy still exists.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So game two. No Jimmy Bucket because he had to rest his ankle. But we saw a hellacious effort by a whole bunch of undrafted players.
Yes, Lord. Didn't we?
Yes, Max Strus is a phenomenal player. Gabe Vincent is a sleeper. People need to start talking about that man a little bit more because that man is a marksman. He could shoot. But they gave a hellacious effort in game two. But the Jalen Brunson and the RJ Barrett showed up, and Josh Hart showed up, and without Julius Randle, they put up a game two victory. So 1-1. Until we went down to Miami Beach yesterday. Jimmy came back, madam, and bad ankle and all. Jimmy Buckets dropped damn near 30 points on them boys.
And did.
To be exact, man dropped 28 points. Dominant performance, offense and defense. Make you forget that he had a bad ankle. So now, Miami is up 2-1 on the New York Knickerbockers.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about this series?
So I do feel, everybody knows that I am a New York fan at heart. So I am pulling out New York in 7 still. But if Jimmy's alternator stays on, like I said this too. I was like, if Jimmy can sort out his alternator and keep himself, and like I've said since the beginning, which kind of helped me keep my rights in Lone Wolf University, injuries are going to play a huge factor.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jimmy can stay healthy, the Heat will probably take this. That's just, y'all know I'm a person of just factuals, even though I want the Knicks to take this in 7. But if Jimmy does not stay healthy and they leave that door open for the Knicks will take this in 7.
Lonnie, what you got?
Well, excuse me, while I'm trying to shake on my beef juice. I look at this. Butler had 28, not bad. Abaya had double, 17-12, which is no surprise. Strauss 19 points. Lowry got 14 points coming off the bench. And this time, the New York bench is still struggling. The bench still struggling, let alone Knicks was, let alone despite of Julius Randle and Josh Hart had a double. The Knicks bench is struggling, and let alone the Knicks was shooting 4 for 23 from 3-point range.
Oh, not good. Not good.
Not good at all. Sure, Top Thibodeau is a great defensive-minded coach, no doubt about that. But at the same time, guess what? You're not turning stops into points, and that's been the Knicks' Achilles heel. So they need Game 4 coming up on what, Monday, I believe. Knicks need to find a way to get that bench operated correctly, or they might get a gentleman's sweep.
What concern me is, hear me out on this.
Mm-hmm.
Randall didn't play in game 2, right?
Nah, I don't think he did.
New York won, right? Julius Randle came back in game 3.
Yes.
New York lost.
Correct.
Am I missing something?
No, you're not missing anything except for Drews miss game 1.
That's a little concerning to me. The fact that they had their quote unquote second best player or best player, whichever one you want to argue between him and Jalen Brunson. That concerned me because if your second best player come back on the court, that means the Knicks supposed to win this game, road or home. So my concern level for the Knicks, if you want me putting a 1 to 10, it's a 9. 9. Y'all, Knicks, y'all want to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals? Guess what? You better win game 4. Because if you don't win game 4, his prediction might be exactly right. Okay. I wanted to have Rob take on it, but I'll wait on his. Let's move on. Where y'all want to go next? I'll let Madame decide.
Well, can you hear me?
I'm pliable, so go where you want to go. Listen, I'm moving when y'all move.
Now look at me. Okay. Well, let's talk about let's stay in the East. Let's stay in the East. Let's go to Boston. Let's travel to Boston for a minute. I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to describe this series. I don't know how to describe this series. I don't know if this is supposed to be. I really don't know how this series is gonna go. Because in game 1, y'all need to get y'all voice, your sound together. Game 1, James Harden dropped a 40-piece. A 40-piece dinner. And no Joel Embiid. Matter of fact, congratulations to him for becoming the MVP for the first time in his career. Congratulations to him. But with no Joel Embiid, James Harden dropped down near a 45 piece, right?
Yep.
A 45-piece dinner. All flats, spicy, hot, too. Especially going 7 or 12 from 3. And might I say, look like Houston Harden?
Baby, James looked real damn good. Okay. That James dropped a 40-piece ghost chili pepper, all flats, extra crispy with a side of ranch, no water, no bread. Come on, Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf, all what? All what?
All meat.
All meat.
All meat. Hey, yeah. I can throw a little bit of olive oil too.
Houston Harden came back despite of the MVP.
Correction. He didn't came back. He resurrected.
Oh, well, that too. Took it down against Boston. Then in game 2, Joel Embiid came back. And Joel Embiid, of course, as expected, wasn't 100%. But despite all of that, they got their ass whooped. Might I say, they received the olive oil treatment in game 2. Jalen Brown said, Mr. Brown said, to hell with this. And Boston took care of business at home, as we all kind of expected that was going to happen. But in game 3, what Al Horford doing shooting 5 threes?
Y'all got to realize, we all know Al is not a scrub. He's not a scrub. He just wanted to show what he was working with.
Al Horford, shout out to you. Dropping 5 threes on the road.
Old man Horford.
Drop 5 threes. I was surprised because it's been a while we ain't seen Mr. Horford snap.
Since last time we see him snap was game 1 in the NBA Finals last year.
But here's the thing. So, like, Al Horford, right? I think and I agree and I disagree to a degree when they say that he is going to be a very vital piece in making sure that those boards get cleaned up. Like, that's his position. And it's not coming together the way that it really needs to, honestly. I hate to say it.
Well, I'm looking at the stat sheet right here from yesterday, game 3. Everybody produced. Tatum had 27, Sard had 15, White had 13, Brown had 23. Damn it, shit, Malcolm Brogdon came off the bench and gave you 15.
And can we talk about how Joel curb stomped Grant?
Well, hey, we saw that. I did saw that. But I will say, but this is what I will say. Mr. Harden, Mr. Maxey, Mr. Harris, I need y'all to come talk to me for a minute before I turn it over to these 3.
Come real close to the camera. You need to talk to them real close.
Mr. Harden, 16 points at home. 11 assists though. But what am I supposed to do with 16 points? 2 or 7 from 3. Y'all tell me what I'm supposed to do with that. Mr. Maxey, they say that you is the 3rd best player on this team. 3 and 9 from 3. 13 points. Madam.
Yes, sir. I'm on just so y'all know, I'm on TT duty if y'all haven't realized.
It's okay. It's lovely. It's understandable. Mr. Maxey, can I ask y'all a simple question before I move on? What are you supposed to do with 13 points and 3 and 9 from 3? And Mr. Tobias, there have been many games you've been having 20-point games. What am I supposed to do with 7 points? Huh? What am I supposed to do with 7 points? Thank you. I can't do nothing.
Donate to charity.
How in the world you got Anthony Melton off the bench playing better than 2 out of 3 of y'all?
Who is looking pretty daggone good. He been looking real scrappy.
You got a bench player playing better than the 2 of 3 of y'all in the starting lineup. What are you supposed to do with it? Huh? What are you supposed to do with it? Y'all supposed to be y'all at home. And you get your ass whooped by 12? No, y'all down 2-1. So you know what that means for game 4 for you, right? DEFCON 5.
You must win.
DEFCON 5. DEFCON 5 for you too. Because you don't pull this one off, right?
May I say you will not go back home? Okay. Doc Rivers. Hey, remember, I'm watching you.
Yep. Hey, ask Mike Buzenholzer about that.
I about to say somebody. We done already got one that got the boot this week.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And Doc Rivers, you've been in this situation long enough in Boston, in the Clippers, and now with the Sixers. Like I'm telling you now, that's why the Clippers got rid of him. 3-1, blowing 3-1 series lead, or basically put it away. Can't get the job done. That's the key. I'm looking at game 4 tonight at 3:30 afternoon. It's gonna be is now the pressure is on Philadelphia to win. Ain't no question about that.
You think?
We know. But I'm looking at all these stats through three, and Boston been going bang, but Boston's been notorious going bang to bang with anybody. But yeah, you're right. We didn't see Al Horford score 15 points from the 3-point line. Nobody saw that coming. Not even Joel Embiid. And I know he's the MVP. He's the MVP, which he deserved to be the MVP. But James Harden, Maxey, Tobias Harris, y'all better play like it's your last game. Because if you don't, by this afternoon, if you don't play like it's your last game, what's going to happen is you're not coming back to Philadelphia. You'll come back to Philadelphia, yeah, but this time permanently.
Clean your locker rooms, gentlemen. Okay. All right. Warned. Be forewarned. Y'all been playing like y'all was supposed to be one of the best teams in the league, and all of a sudden, no, y'all want to fall on y'all faces at home. Intriguing. But anyway, they might clean it. They might clean it. I want to see what they're gonna do today. I'm gonna be sitting down watching this one here. I'm gonna be there watching this one here.
Oh, I will.
Oh, yes, sir. I need to see this because I expect for Joel Embiid to show up. He showed up yesterday. He had 30 points.
Look, I mean, Embiid is gonna get his stats. I'm not worried about Embiid. Embiid gonna be all right. It's your supporting cast is gonna be your factor. That's the problem. If your supporting cast ain't giving you 15, 20 points, despite you giving 35, 40 points, how you gonna win? Not to mention your bench been mediocre a little bit.
Only pretty much one person been going off, and that's DeAnthony Milton.
That bench need to wake up. Let me inform people something. That bench in postseason is your best friend to the end. That's similar to college basketball. Your bench will become your best friend. Just in case if your starters don't make 20, 25 points like they usually do, the bench can pick up the weight and try to combat with extra 20 points off of them. So, hold on a second. You see? Okay, thank you. So yeah, bench plays a key role in the part in postseason basketball. No questions asked. So that's been the problem with New York, and Philly has problem, but not bad as New York Knicks bench.
Well, Speaking of bench, I have another series I want to talk about. Let's go over in the West. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop over there in the land of the rising sun. We're gonna stop there first.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Y'all might see this a little bit different, but I gonna picture something. Game 1, Phoenix got the olive oil treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, may I say they received the olive oil treatment again? Defensively?
Mm-hmm.
Held them under to 100 points?
And Nuggets is not a defensive-minded team either.
No. They held them down in check. But in game 3, Nuggets, you were talking about the bench.
Yep.
Look at this. In game 3, okay, it is. Michael Porter Jr. had 21 points, 6 of 10 from 3, 12 rebounds. Great, right?
Yes, but the real Michael Porter
No
Jr.,
problem.
please stand up.
Oh, well, he looked like he stood up on the road. I don't know what he was doing, showing up on the road. We would think he'll show up like this at home, but hey, consistently at home. But hey, I ain't knocking him. He had a great game. He had 21 points, 12 rebounds, 6 of 10 from 3. I ain't got a problem with that, right?
No.
Joker. So, do we have any problems with him? Like, do we have to have any problem with Joker?
What? Triple-double?
30 points, 17 and 17. Does that interest you in anything?
Man, we all know what the Joker can do.
Okay, all right, no problem with him. He produced. Let's talk about Jamal. I mean, the only thing I had a problem with Jamal that he was 1 of 6 from 3, but he scored 32 points.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got a problem with him. Bruce Brown came off the bench, scored 11 points. Before I go to Phoenix, KCP.
That guy.
KCP. 2 points. Lone Wolf. 2 points.
And 34 minutes on the floor.
2 points.
Let me speak to this. 34 minutes on the floor, on the court.
Oh, well, do you want worse? I got worse for you.
Oh man.
How about Aaron Gordon?
9 points, 39 minutes, 7 rebounds.
KCP really be getting teams to the playoffs. Yeah, he does, but he ain't look good yesterday, and Aaron Gordon didn't either. Nope. What am I supposed to do when Aaron Gordon is on the floor for damn near the entire game, but only produced 9 points?
Nope.
You mean to tell me Bruce Brown was better than you off the bench? And he only had 23 minutes.
Correction. Better than both Aaron Gordon and KCP combined.
And then look. But here it is here. This is the concerning thing that I want you to listen here. Let's start with Phoenix. Okay? Phoenix bench. Let's start with Phoenix bench. Terrence Ross, 5 points. Shamet, 4 points. TJ Warren, 7 points. Torrey Craig, they didn't score shit.
He was in there during garbage moments.
Okay, but we'll head the starting lineup. Yeah, you ready for this?
I'm tracking with you.
Oh, Okuji, 2 points. What am I supposed to do with that? DeAndre Ayton.
No, I get 4 points. But he was cleaning up the book. Well,
He had only 9 rebounds. Okay. Joker had 17.
Yeah, I can't say he was cleaning the door.
Joker out rebounded him. Matter of fact, Joker and Michael Porter Jr. out rebounded him.
Yeah, I can say he didn't do a good job.
No. Yeah, Cam. They're depending on Booker, not to mention KD too, because Cameron Payne, you in the starting lineup, you only want to produce 7 points. No wonder why they feel bad when Bridges left. Oh. But despite of it all, it took KD 39 points and all of Devin Booker 47 and 5 from 8 from 3 to beat these boys by 7 in game 3. So you know what that means? What I'm trying to tell you is, if they got any better production from KCP or Aaron Gordon, you know Denver could be up 3-0 right now.
Yep.
So if you're telling me that it's going to take Kevin Durant and Devin Booker to drop damn near 40 pieces to save their season, the Suns are done.
Well, Suns will be done without Chris Paul, your floor general. That's the kill shot right there. Once Chris Paul went down with an injury like that, your floor, you don't have a floor, you don't have a great floor general like Chris Paul. I can't rely on Payne.
I mean, Booker did, but one thing I will say though, Booker did had 9 assists, and Kevin Durant had 8.
Right, but think about it. Booker characteristic is more of a scorer. He's not a floor general.
I know that, but I mean,
so
he can dish.
He can dish too, but he's no Chris Paul.
No. We didn't say that. No.
Yeah,
we didn't say Chris Paul.
I'm just throwing that out. I'm just throwing it out right there. Okay. He's no Chris Paul, but this is the reason why the Suns traded to get Kevin Durant for this moment.
Okay,
that's the reason.
Okay, and when your other 3 players combined for only 13 points in the starting lineup, I am concerned. Despite of, I mean, it literally had to take Booker and Durant damn near 90 points to stop these boys.
And let's be honest, the Suns bench barely outscored the Nuggets bench.
Barely.
By 2. So that should tell you something. And let's be honest with you, another thing. Ayton don't have no answer for the Joker. I'm gonna get it out the way. He has no answer for the Joker.
Nope.
0.
Zip.
Nothing.
None.
Like, sure, you bully Zubac all day long. The Joker is a different animal. So let's just say for fun and games, what if Phoenix get past Denver? If you have a problem with the Joker, what makes you think Anthony Davis he's gonna be worse than the Joker? He's basically gonna be a madman. Better ask Golden State about him.
We're gonna get to that in a minute because evidently Golden State don't have an answer for that guy.
Nope.
Even though the Suns beat Denver in game 3, I don't know if I can depend on KD and Booker to drop 40s every single game in this series. Are they capable? Are they capable? Yes. I'm not going to sleep on them two superstars. No. But am I going to guarantee, am I going to put my money on the fact that they could drop 40 for 3 more games? No. I don't know.
Too much.
That's a lot. So the others 3, as in the starting 5, need to produce a hell of a lot better, or that might be a gentleman's sweep.
And they play later on the day. And the problem I got with Denver is they struggle on the road.
I mean, we know that, but
yeah, they've been like that all season long.
But there wasn't. I mean, 3 of their starting 5 had over 20 points. So they didn't struggle that bad.
That's fine, but did it get you the dub?
No, we only
Then
serve
that's
wins
all
and
it
losses.
matters.
We only serve wins and losses here, sir.
Yep, that like this. Here at Tonton Lounge, I got 2 businesses. I got Tonton Lounge and I got Lone Wolf University. At Tonton Lounge, I serve dub with love and hot, fresh elbow glove. Piping hot, fresh, hot, off the market. We got everything for you.
So, despite Phoenix went ahead and showed some life at home, I am looking forward to see what them boys gonna do tonight. I'm looking forward to it at 8 o'clock. No. Can we go to the one game that we wanted to talk about this whole time?
Oh, yes.
So should I say this one series?
This one series now everybody got their eye on, the world.
I think this is the most exciting series anyway.
Yeah.
This is going to be a roller coaster ride. Get ready for it because I have a feeling this series might take a while. Don't you think?
I know.
We predicted 7, but let's start game 1. Let's start game 1. They upset Golden State in the Chase Center.
And that rarely happens.
They're one of the best home teams in the league. LeBron them went up in there and told them, yeah, y'all think y'all gonna go ahead and think we're gonna just walk and take this lying down. Well, does Anthony Davis with 30 points and 23 rebounds interest you in game 1?
That's the Anthony Davis we know and love.
LeBron with 22 and 11. D'Angelo Russell with 19. I mean, you gotta love the Lakers and their production, the starters and the bench. Production. That's how we the ask. Just get production, produce. And they upset the Golden State Warriors. But then game 2, Klay Thompson went back to Klay Thompson of old. And he dropped 8 threes. He screwed the Lakers himself. Curry didn't even have to do much. He just said, hey, Klay, I'm going to throw you the ball. He had 11 dimes, by the way. Steph Curry had 11 dimes in that game. And he just told him, like, hey, have it. Go, shoot. And Klay Thompson shot. And everybody in the starting 5 was in double figures and produced. Then AD decided to want to just be anemic and just score 11 points. What am I supposed to do with that 80?
Donate to charity.
11 points is not going to go ahead and give you any. No. Reeves 7 points. I ain't like that either. Hachimura came off the bench and scored more than you. That shouldn't be right. Like, that's not good. I don't like that. Schroeder 4 points. I expected better from you, but game 3. May I say, sir, it was one of the most overall performances I've seen from this whole team.
Since that Memphis series in game 6.
I will put this way. Everybody in the starting 5 over under all went under for the Warriors.
Yep.
Let me repeat that again. If you went to Vegas on FanDuel and bet the over under on everybody points and picked the under for everybody, you probably would have been able to buy a house last night. So that's exactly what happened yesterday. Clay got shut down, 15 points. That's not expected of you. You usually score like 25, 30 like the last game, but they shut your ass off.
That was good.
Corey, 23 points. That's pedestrian, ain't it? Pedestrian from a great man like that. Like, we usually see this man drop 40 in his sleep.
Yeah. But
he ain't did nothing. Wiggins, 16 points. That's usually typical of what he get anyway. I ain't surprised from Draymond Green only getting 2 points. What's shocking to me is Looney, 4 rebounds. Them boys shut you down, didn't they? First time in a long time we ain't seen this man had single-figure rebounds like this. But let's talk about the Lakers, huh? Let's talk about them. One thing I love about the Lakers team, not just because they have old GOAT James here, but their bench is very, very outstanding and productive.
oh yeah.
Love the bench. Love the bench. Hachimura, you ain't did too much because Dennis Schroeder, 12 points off the bench, 3 or 6 from 3. Good job. Lonnie Walker, took you a while. We ain't seen you in a while. Thank you for producing that 12 points. It helped. It helped greatly. Austin Reeves, look good. You didn't have to do much. Because guess what? Anthony Davis, 25 points, 13 boards, 3 assists, couple blocks. That's the Anthony Davis we know, right? Go James. We don't anticipate you to snap because you want to go ahead and let everybody else eat. But for you to score damn near a triple-double, 21, 8, and 8, you got A+ for me. But the one person I want to give a shout out to, D'Lo.
Yeah. D'Angelo Russell.
D'Lo. I see you starting to get a little bit consistent with yourself. I am happy for you. Good job producing 21.5 of 8 from 3. Needed all of that from you. I loving how D'Lo is playing right now. D'Lo was a little bit quiet. Yes, D'Lo looking real good. Yes, sir. D'Lo been balling. I really love that's the one thing that's been impressing me. Now, what can impress me more is if AD can be more consistent with his ass. But any other than that, the Lakers showed up and gave Warriors a very shockingly olive oil treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And now LA is up 2-1. Oh, he got ice in his veins. Oh, yeah, he had ice in his veins yesterday. But we need to see that tomorrow night. How you feeling this series going?
On schedule. Lakers bench scored 48 points together to Warriors 39. That should tell you something. But Looney is a different story because Looney had a better matchup with the Kings. That's why Looney was getting all them 10, 15, 17 rebounds. This matchup is different because you got somebody bigger than you. And Anthony Davis that can rebound you. Wiggins being back to his old self, okay, that's fine. But game 4 coming up on Monday, I have a funny feeling that the Lakers going to win the game 4.
If they get production like that, yes.
Yeah, they get production like that. They'll win game 4. Everybody win game 4 and put the Warriors on the brink of elimination again for the first again.
For the second time in this playoffs.
Yep. Before Golden State, like I said, this don't remind me a little bit of San Antonio Spurs. I said that on the last show. This started remind me a little bit of San Antonio Spurs, where the age starting to show up, all the mileage in the playoffs that you've been in the wars starting to show up.
What that bet?
And now I think Father Time is approaching, is creeping on them.
Maybe.
Even though Curry's 35, Clay 33 now, excuse me. So that Father Time is starting to creep up a little bit slowly but surely. So that's my intake. But I think the Lakers will win in 6. But I will not be surprised if it goes 7.
I respect the Warriors too much. I'll still say 7. But if LA pull it off tomorrow night, we might have to relook on that prediction. All I'm going to say for LA is this simple here. The Golden State Warriors do not have an answer for Anthony Davis.
0.
Can you please, I don't know where Poole be. Poole be inconsistent. So I ain't even talking about Poole right now. Poole, I don't know. He getting paid over $100 million and he ain't doing nothing.
I mean, look, Anthony Davis lives in the paint. And what I see about it is, the turning point is, Lakers are best at this, they can turn second chance points. Because that offensive rebound, I think they out a rebound to Golden State Warriors in the offense. So with Anthony Davis being in the middle just in case you miss a shot, he can put it back in for offensive rebound. So if they keep playing like that, yeah, Lakers going to move on to the conference final for the first time since the bubble.
And you know how it ended up.
Hosting the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Mm-hmm. And with how the playing field looking right now, with nobody really being may I say, clear-cut dominant team, because teams have cracks and inconsistent issues with everybody.
Yep.
You might want to give LA a fighting chance, because they're looking like they got a fighting chance.
Matter of fact, going to the playoffs, they were the dark horse. Believe it or not. They were the ones that the dark horse. I think once they got And you know who I should thank for LA's dark horse or resurrected a little bit to piss somebody off? The guy from Memphis. You know who his name is.
The one that got booted out of his job.
Yep, that's the guy. So don't mind if Goat James send him a fruit basket or send him a Hooters coupon to get like wings.
They don't need to give him nothing. How they did him, number one, is messed up because Dylan Brooks wasn't the only problem down in Memphis.
No, he wasn't.
Y'all had a guy who couldn't stop being in the club and wanted to be a gangster. So there was a lot of more problems than just Dylan Brooks. John Morant, you're the leader of this team. And you are the big distraction this year. So before
go ahead.
Before you want to go ahead and before you and your organization want to go ahead and shed fire on Dylan Brooks, you need to look at yourself too.
See, this is also what happened when Uncle Steve Adams ain't there. Because Uncle Steve Adams would have shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Look here. That's why I say I have much more respect for Steve Adams. Believe it or not, you're going to listen to this. This may shock to you. I have much more respect for Steve Adams than John Morant.
He's the enforcer on the team. I can understand why you say that.
He's the enforcer. He's the leader. He's the true leader. He made his role may be simple: rebound. Did I score points? Okay, but I rebound and leadership. And that's the problem with Memphis and Steve Adams, who've been in the league long enough, try to tell them that this ain't the way we're gonna do this. But you know, the youngsters, some youngsters don't like to listen, some do. Because, like Rob said, Kendrick Perkins was his big brother. So Steve and Adam stole the same leadership to John Morant. That, hey, look, I'm trying to get you doing this, trying to get you right. Because years later, I'm not going to be on the court, I'm not going to be around. You're going to have to lead the team, not me.
So, let's proceed to.
I got it.
Yes.
I was ready this time.
Yes. The NHL playoffs has moved on to the second round. And my goodness, it has not disappointed. It's living to the billing. I will fully turn it over to the Lone Wolf on the current landscape of the NHL playoffs. Take it away.
Well, let's see here. For starters, let's start with the East. Florida, Toronto. Now, how did Florida get here? Well, they took out the Boston Bruins, which, by the way, I had to enjoy that laugh because their fans were disappointed, which I kind of saw that coming. I wanted them to get eliminated in the second round, not the first round.
Oh, well, we saw it coming because we said they were going to be in the curse. The curse was looming on them, my boy.
And the curse was real. Trust me, we felt that curse twice as a Capital fan. We know about that curse. But anyway, Florida's up 2-0. They beat Toronto in game 1 4-2, and they beat them in game 2 3-2, which Toronto had ample opportunity to come back.
I'm not the greatest hockey expert, but I did tell you. Are you sure you telling me that Carolina is a bad team? Because
Florida.
If Florida was a bad team, because I didn't think so from the jump. I thought Florida was a really good team and they could shock some people. Right now, they are shocking the Maple Leafs.
Well, it's shocking the Maple Leafs, and here's one reason why they're shocking the Maple Leafs, or why they're shocking the NHL world.
Explain why, please.
Turnovers.
Oh.
Florida lives on turnovers, especially in your own zone. That's how they beat the Boston Bruins in game 5, and that was the turning point of that series. And that's how they hampered 7 goals in game 6, and that's how they put the Bruins to sleep in game 7. They're doing the same thing to Toronto. Turnover puck in their own zone and make them pay. They did it in game 1. They did it in game 2, 47 seconds apart. When I try to infinite to you for you guys is this. Anybody who plays the Florida Panthers, do not turn the puck over in your own zone. They live for it. They do. They live for the moment. They live for the turnover puck and go to the points stats. Now game 3 is back to Florida, and Florida has the momentum. Yeah, Florida is a good team, but there's one person I don't trust. So you're right about this. Florida is a good team, yes. I don't trust Sergei Bobrovsky, and I still don't.
You've been talking about that guy like he is a real thorn in your spine, but you've been right though.
Yeah, he been inconsistent since his days in Columbus. So 1 minute, Sergei Bobrovsky will stand on his head, throw a perfect game for you, and next minute he'll give up 4 goals, 5 goals. That's how Sergei Bobrovsky is. So, but for Florida, even though they lost some pieces, and getting Matt Tkachuk was a great addition, because Matt Tkachuk is more producing right now. He's leading that team. So that's what I say. Game 3, I'm gonna feed to you. Will Toronto cut the lead to 1, or will Florida go back 3-0?
I've been watching this playoffs. Something tell me Carolina might give them 3-0 because Florida, I'm sorry. Aren't they pretty good at home?
Hold on a second. Let me cut my mute down.
Ain't Florida Panthers good at home?
They're good at home. They're 24-15-4 and 1 at home, but the Maple Leafs often good on the road. So it's a toss-up.
I'll say I gonna still get it to Florida. I have this funny feeling about Florida this year with this playoff, how they've been looking. They just upset the the Bruins, and the Bruins was the best team in the NHL by far, and now they're giving the Maple Leafs the business. So I gonna give Carolina the edge on this one. They might, gentlemen, sweep these boys for real.
Yeah, but my opinion for game 3 is this is do or die for Toronto. They must win.
You think?
Oh, I know. By the way, there's one person I need to call out. Mr. Austin Matthews. We haven't seen you. Where are you at? I mean, I didn't hear a single. You may score a point, but in this series, you've been MIA. Let me check and see if you ever scored a goal in game 1 or 2. I don't think you did. But Austin Matthews, you need to wake up. Because, yep, Ryan O'Reilly, that's the way the Ryan O'Reilly scored, yeah. But Austin Matthews, we need production from you. Toronto needs production from you if you want to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But that's all. That's my call out.
Okay, we move along.
Move along. Now, Rob, I hope you on the air, or I hope you somewhere. Because your New Jersey Devils down 2-0. And I know you're going to say, we've been down this road before. We beat the Rangers. Yes, you have. And the problem is, Rangers always been like this. Defense never help out the goaltender. That's how Hendricks Lindqvist don't survive too long in New York. But now you got a problem. You're down 2-0, Carolina. Game 3 is tonight in New Jersey. Carolina did give you the dick twice. Yep, 6-1 on May 5th. And let me check the schedule. 6-1 on May 5th in game 2. And then, let me load up a little bit. And then 5-1 in game 1. That is not good defense. But Carolina, we know Carolina's good at home. On the road, they're iffy.
Very.
And Jack Hughes' brother is going to be appearing tonight.
Well, they're in desperation mode, so you would figure they will let out all their weapons, right?
Yeah, but he's young. He's 19. He's young. He's a young upcomer.
Who gives a damn if he's young? I don't care if he's 2. He's on the ice. He's getting paid, ain't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the question to you is this: do you think the Jersey will cut it down to 1?
I didn't trust them. I didn't trust them from the Rangers. They barely squeaked by against the Rangers. When the wall, I supposed to trust them when Carolina is probably one of the best teams at home.
Yeah, they're in New Jersey this time.
I don't care. I don't care. Home or on the road, they embarrass them on the road too. I wouldn't be shocked if the Devils go ahead and respond, but I got Carolina moving on anyway. I don't know what you think, but Carolina look good to me.
Carolina look good to me, but the problem I got with Carolina is this: they're missing their scored Shavenkov. They're missing him. If short Sebastian Aho will get you there, Brett Burns will hamper the net. But tonight, I think the Devils will get 1.
I won't be surprised
on that one. So that's the way I see. That's the way I see it. But that I think it's gonna be a good series anyway. Now on to the West.
Yes, please.
The shocking Seattle Kraken and Dallas Stars. They tied at 1 apiece. Let me be honest with you. The West has the best playoff series than the East. The Kraken shocked the world by beating the reigning defending Stanley Cup champions Avalanche. They shocked the world.
Yeah, they're the first newly team to kind of move on to the second round.
Yep.
Okay. I know that.
But behind Vegas. Vegas was the first one
Oh, okay.
when
Okay.
it was first inaugurated. They was the Stanley Cup Finals their first year in the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if I'm a smart man, I'll tell you about Game 3 tonight. I know who to put my money on. But this series is actually grindy. It became the Joe Pavelski show in Game 1. Joe Pavelski is the one-man army. But the Kraken beat him 5-4. Well, correction. Seattle Kraken beat Joe Pavelski 5-4 because none of the Dallas Stars wasn't on the scoreboard. It was just him. In Game 2, Joe Pavelski finally had some help. And that's why I started beat the Kraken 4-2. Now Game 3 shipped over to Seattle. And I heard some stories about that crowd. That crowd is wild and crazy. So my question to you is this. Do you think who will go up 2-1 in that series tonight?
The Kraken has been a shocking team to me. I like the Kraken. I didn't like that. I had to kind of grow myself on the Kraken. But the Stars are good too. I think that's one series, I think, honestly, that could go 7-2.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Kraken might have a little bit of momentum at home tonight. Give me the Kraken for this one. But if the Stars pull it off, just don't be surprised.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Kraken too. And by the way, if you want to take the money line, they have plus 125. That sounds like a good steal.
That's a good steal. Yeah.
It's a good steal. Plus 125 or plus 120 is a good steal money. It's good value money for Kraken. So I think I'll take that
at home.
At home.
Wow.
I'm
take that.
I'm going on DraftKings a little bit later on tonight and steal some of that investment.
I might go somewhere else to steal on that investment, if you know where I'm thinking.
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
And remember, I'm off all the way until Wednesday, so I got nothing but time and nothing to steal.
Yep.
I think we both might have to make our way to the ticket booth. We might have to put a little capital on that Kraken. I like that Kraken tonight at home.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, go ahead.
I do too. And last but not least.
Oh, please. I wanted the one series that you've been waiting to talk about. Please, let's talk about it, please, because I've been watching it. Yes. Come on. Yes, I've been excited to talk about this series. Yes. 97. Yes, 97. Yes.
In Game 1.
97. Let's talk about him. Yeah.
All right. In Game 1. The Knights basically won Game 1 6-4. But guess what? Similar to the Joe Pavelski show, it was the Leon Draisaitl show. Connor McDavid's partner. I'm gonna introduce you to him.
I've been seeing him.
Leon.
That boy can skate, boy. That boy can play.
Yeah. So
huge addition by the Oilers. Huge addition. I love it.
Oh yeah. So that in Game 1. But last night, well, the Oilers returned the favor and gave out free dicks. Want me to help you out? What happened on that day?
Tell him. Talk to him.
Then Leon Dressel did it again. He scored 2 goals. And number 97 came in and pitched in and scored 2 goals too. Look here. Did you know that before the end of the first period, the Oilers was up 4-0 at the end of 1?
Wait. At the end of 20 minutes, they were up 4-0?
Yes.
Wow. That I didn't know.
Yeah. Leon Dressel hampered it first at 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
2 minutes?
In 2 minutes, Leon Dressel.
Oh, my God.
Bruce Shaw scored. Connor McDavid got involved. Then,
no surprise.
No surprise, but Connor McDavid scored a shorthanded goal.
What?
Yep.
Wow. Shock.
Leon Dressel scored, and that was enforced. And then the second period, only 1 goal. And that was a power play. As a matter of fact, by the time the power play took off, Connor McDavid scored. 6 seconds into the power play. See, this is why I try to tell y'all. Let me inform the audience. This is why I say, thou shall not bet against number 97. That reason.
That man there, bad boy. That's a bad boy there.
I'm just letting you know.
Love him.
All right.
Love him.
Leon ain't no joke either. You now know. Did you know that Leon lead the playoffs with 13 goals in the playoffs?
Man on a mission.
The Oilers are for real.
I go and challenge them.
Go ahead.
Just like how they were dominant in game 2, I need them to be down. They're gonna be on the road, right?
They're going back to Edmonton.
Oh,
at home.
So they stole one in LA.
In Las Vegas, yeah.
Oh, they stole one in Vegas.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if they're going back to Edmonton 1-1, then back home in the great old state of Canada. Oh, well, I ain't worrying about that. Okay, all right. Give me the Oilers and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, give me them there. They will not. Hey, number 97, do not embarrass yourself at home. Y'all can finish this series in less than a week if you play to your full potential. Get it done. Y'all got a pretty damn good easy path to Lord Stanley. Pardon my language. Don't fuck it up.
Oh yeah. Like this. Everton, look, you've been to the Western Conference Final last year. You felt you basically lost the series. Y'all got swept. Now here's your chance to right the wrong that's right.
Connor McDavid, the world see you as the best player in the NHL. We agree. But we're going to give you the truth. You can't be considered no face or no league if you ain't touch who?
Lord Stanley.
Okay. Wayne Gretzky, the GOAT. He touched Stanley. Okay. Alec Ovechkin. GOAT player. He touched Stanley.
It took him 14 years to get there.
Patrick Kane. They have him as a face in the league. He touched Stanley. He will be in the Hall of Fame someday. No doubt about that. Sidney Crosby, he touched Stanley too. So, 97, you want to be mentioned among the greats? You can't be mentioned among the greats if you don't hold that big great cup. I can't put you up there. You got to get it done. You got to finish the story. You got to finish it. I'm sorry. I can't give it to him. I can't give him gold status unless he win a championship. I can't.
Oh no, he ain't gonna go status. But I say this: he's the face along with Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, and then you might have Jack Hughes coming in there.
Yeah, but all them three there got one thing in common.
They ain't touched Lord Stanley. That's right. But they're the future now because the Ovechkins of the world, the Crosby of the world, the Stamkos of the world, they're on their tail end of their career.
Yes. Agree.
So
yes.
This is the future of the NHL. And I'm gonna put one more person in there who should be the face, Chefrazzi, if he can get some help in Anaheim. Because to be honest with you, this is off topic. Anaheim is ruined his career. So that's the landscape of the cup.
So you got Edmonton holding it down at home?
Oh yeah. The problem I got with Vegas is I think injury riddle for one, and two on the other hand, they'd be inconsistent. One man though, their defense is suspect anyway. Like they don't play that good defense because if you notice about certain games like Winnipeg, they gave up 4 goals, 5 goals. Oilers, they gave up 5 goals. They gave up 4 goals in game 1. So their defense is not that. The defense is like Swiss cheese.
I expect, just like how they scoring 5, 6 goals on the road, if you could do that on the road, I mean, you should be doing like 6, 7, 8 at home with how good y'all is. I say it again. You want to be mentioned amongst the greats, you got to finish it. All right. Because whoever come from that Seattle-Dallas series is waiting for you. Am I right?
That's correct.
Okay. Just making sure if I was right about the Eastern and Western Conference. But one of them waiting on you. And to my honesty, you should be able to beat either one of them.
Yep.
They
should beat one of them, but if they want a better matchup, I think Seattle, the Kraken will be their better matchup.
Because?
Both fast. Because if they go against the Stars, I think Edmonton's going to slaughter them. Because Edmonton do have the speed. Now, if you want a easy path to the cup, then yeah, the Stars will be the key to go to because Stars can't handle the speed. Can't handle the speed players. Or they hate being grinded. They hate being grinded. But speed is something the Stars can't handle. The Kraken is similar to the Oilers. They go stride for stride.
I don't know if I want them to go through hell though, but if they want to prove themselves they're the best, I guess they might want the Kraken, but I would rather prefer them go through the easy path. But that's just me, just saying. But we're not gonna go too deep into the NFL, but I'm gonna talk about it a little tiny bit. I think in the next week Also, is the schedule?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when the schedule release, we're going to talk about each team and who they picked up in the draft. And we're going to find out where they place in their respective divisions. Because I have a funny feeling that this year, just like last year, we're going to be in for some shit. The one division I would clearly want, I clearly want to see now how it's going to play out. The AFC North.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one between that, the North, and the East.
Yeah.
I think those two is going to be my most watched, intriguing ones that I want to watch this year coming up. Because in the North, they got literally all 4 teams, depending on how they play. Well, I'll say 3. But I will never count out the Steelers. I will never count out Mike Tomlin. It's literally 3 teams in that division, bro, that could make a deep run in the postseason. Deshaun Watson coming off of his after being away for 2 years, he finally gonna have a full season. Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow, and we have yet to see him get paid, but we know he's going to get paid. And the man who just got paid over $200 million with his new team. I'm ready to see. I think it will be the battle to who gets to, may I say, 11 wins.
It's more. I think it's going to be more of 11 wins. Yeah. Because I'm not too sure about the Pittsburgh Steelers, even though they did some good drafting.
I think they still got a long way to go to catch up.
They got a long way to go. They're going in the right direction.
That I will say.
Yeah, that would say because now problem with Pittsburgh is they needed an offensive line and no more receiver because Claypool wasn't it and Deontay Johnson ain't it. So, but as far as I'm concerned, I know we're gonna go to see a franchise probably next week anyway.
Well, we did stay at the franchise, but we're gonna go early predictions if that's what you're talking about.
Right, the early prediction version. So, to me, the North is gonna be tough as hell, and the East is gonna be tough as hell. You're right about that part. I don't like, and the problem I got is this: Deshaun Watson got his money; he'll play full season. Lamar Jackson finally got his money; he'll play full season. Hey, Cincinnati, Joe Barrow's on year 4. I hope you learn your lesson from Baltimore. I hope you learn your lesson from Dallas. You may want to sign that man early because the Eagles signed Jalen Hurts before his fourth season. Buffalo Bills signed Josh Allen before his 4th season. Tennessee signed Patrick Mahomes before his 4th season. So my advice to you, Cincinnati, is I know you might want to pay Joe Mixon, but you want to take care. You want to take care of Home Alone Joe. Oh, I forgot to mention the Chargers. I forgot to mention about the Chargers. Justin Herbert looking for a payday. So the more you linger, the more you long, the more the price goes up for quarterbacks. And if I was y'all, if you was smart, which Lamar Jackson did, I give him that he was smart because he watched Jalen Hurts got paid for $50 million. Lamar Jackson say, I want some of that bread too. 51 million reasons. So all you owners that claim you want a franchise quarterback, don't linger. Don't wait. Get on that deal right now. That way you can relax because Home Alone Joe needs to get paid as well. And if you don't do it in time, because guess what you got a problem. Cincinnati, out of all the teams right now, Cincinnati has a problem because Home Alone Joe should be getting taken care of. Then a year or two later, you got Jamal Chase to deal with.
They might want to go ahead and pay that guy right now. Because if Jamal Chase produce like I expect him to, I think yeah, you might want to take care of my boy right now because you know your guy got you to the playoffs in what every season he has played.
Yep.
Okay, he took you to a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Okay, that means he did more than what Lamar Jackson did in 3 years. So what are y'all waiting on?
The more they wait, the more it favors Home Alone Joe.
Okay, all right. And Chargers, let me talk to you. Y'all see our quarterback y'all got there? You see him? Took y'all to the playoffs. Even though he choked.
No, he didn't choke. That coach fucked up. Excuse me.
Well, I gonna put it on the feet of both. Took you to the playoffs, but still, the first 3 years, Justin Herbert has produced, hasn't he?
Yes.
He needs his money too. This is year 4. Remember, he proved it that he's a great quarterback in 3 years. So you know what that means.
Which means they might pick up his 5th-year option. And I think they did too.
And I don't care about no 5th-year option.
But you look for that big payday.
I need you to go ahead and take care of that guy because he rightly deserves his money. You go ahead and take care of him, please, and thank you. Thank you. Take care of him. Just saying, take care of him. Take care of him. You got me? All right. Okay. So I don't know where Ashley them is because I know they're probably busy. They're probably busy or whatever. But you know, we like the show start. The show started this 3 years ago with us, just us two. So I guess it's an original show today because we see them being busy right now doing mommy and daddy duties and whatever not. So we understand that. So, but before we even get out of here, we gonna go ahead and give a little prediction on this. Matter of fact, since you've been making plays, why don't you give people some plays that you like today? MLB, NBA, hockey. Give them your favorite plays that you like today.
My favorite play in the NHL is take the Devils and the Kraken in the NHL. NBA, ooh, this is tough. Personally, me, I would sit back and watch the NBA.
Actually, the Panthers play at 6:30 as well. So who you got with that?
Yeah, that's Biden.
Oh, you don't
I didn't pick that. I didn't pick that game.
You ain't touching that. Got you.
Yeah, nah. Toronto got to show me something. So that's why I say I believe in the Devils and the Kraken for this one.
Okay.
I look at my MLB schedule. So we go back in there. For the NBA, I like the Boston Celtics over the Sixers.
They're only a 2-point favorite.
I'll take them on the spread. Because Sixers are 0-6 versus a team with a winning record.
You mean 0-6? Where?
I'm pulling it up for you. We go to my NBA.
Oh, the 0-6. What against what?
I'm gonna pull it up for you.
I'm ready to hear this stat.
Sixers are 0-6 in their last 6 home games versus a team with a road winning record of greater than 60%. And Boston has a higher road record.
Oh. But you're not taking the aspect that is a must-win game.
It's a must-win game, and right now the trend going. The Celtics is 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Philadelphia, and Celtics is 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 meetings. So safe haven, maybe you may like if you want to be safe, you don't want to pick either one of them. Take the over, but I recommend the over/under is 213. Drop it down to 203 at least. 203 to 205 might be a sweet spot for over/under. But you got balls, you take over 213.5. In the MLB, which I gotta look at that because no, come on, MLB. Which I pick my matchup a little bit on the Atlanta Braves are playing right now, 1-0 Atlanta. I like the Pirates over the Blue Jays. I like Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, no runs in the first. Chicago, no runs in the first. The Cubs.
You said the Rays no run? Oh, I see why. Okay. I see why the Cubs. Okay. Okay. Like that. I like all them.
Yep.
Like all them.
And I'll take the Reds over the White Sox. Those are the 4 picks I'm going with.
I agree. I'm going to go a little bit different from you because I think the 76ers going to pull it off. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I think the 76ers might find a way to pull it off. This desperation mode, Doc Rivers probably coaches for his job, that damn it. So I think I'm going to go with the 76ers today. Am I going to go ahead and pick the night game? I want to, but I'm not sure how that Suns Nuggets gonna go. They got the Suns favor 2.5. I'll take the Suns, but give me +5. I'll take +5 on the Suns. I'll take the 76ers on the money line. I will also definitely take the Kraken. And I honestly thinking about taking Carolina +2.5. I think that's my parlay today.
Yep. Safe haven for the Phoenix Suns. For the Phoenix Suns is if you don't want to do that, you can take the over under. The over under is 227.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the over down to 217.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they see, because they say Nuggets are 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings.
Nuggets are 5-1 against the spread.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Problem is, I got with Suns, and Suns are 0-4 against spread in the last 4 games following a spread win. So that should be a clue.
Okay. Well, with that said, it's time for us to make our bets on the off air, and tell these lovely people that until next time.
Oh man, before we go,
Please do. What you got? What you got for me?
I've been following a little bit of politicking.
There we go. What we got? What we got? What we got?
The Texas state senators approve a bill to let the governor overturn the election. Meaning of the word, they're targeting Harris County. That reminds you of something. It reminds you of 2013, where the North Carolina Republican state wanted to target Charlotte, and Colin Powell called him out. And Colin Powell is a black conservative, by the way. Understand this: Harris County is a Democratic city, and Harris County is dominant black. This right here to me is straight up unconstitutional. So you telling me that if the vote don't go your way, you're gonna try to overturn it? Everybody know that's straight unconstitutional. I need y'all to understand this, especially for the old people who don't want to say don't vote, whatever. Understand this. This is the party that's trying to do voter suppression. And they run the playbook step by step. Because they know that their platform that they got on, they can't win with that, or they can't wow everybody else like that. That's point number one. Now I get on that part, and I think the Democrat will probably sue them or go to a judge and may say it's unconstitutional. It is unconstitutional. Now, point number two. Last week I did say I was going to go after somebody, a politician, and I am. I thought I hate Ted Cruz with passion, but he's at the bottom of my list. He's at like maybe 3 or 4 down my list. I despise Tim Scott. I despise Tim Scott with passion. A disgrace guy. He disgraced Charleston.
Let me tell you something about Mr. Tim Scott. Sorry ass. I looked at. Oh my God.
He's running for president. You know that, right?
Just because I haven't watched politics doesn't mean I don't watch Roland Martin. Just saying. But about his sorry, good for nothing. I want to say the word, but I'm not going to say it over FCC airwaves. Oh boy. Tim Scott, I saw your little campaign ad about you running for president. You don't know anything about your fellow black people, what we went through back in the day. You good for nothing ass. I hope you don't even get close to getting a seat. I hope you rot. I hope they embarrass you. But you know what's so funny? You and DeSantis and Shitstain all gotta be. It's gonna be very interesting to watch y'all debates. Like I am. You know. I can't wait to watch the Republican debates. Right?
Oh yeah, let me get my popcorn and my Sprite Zero.
You get your popcorn and Sprite Zero. I got this ready. Cause I guarantee you, I'm probably gonna get drunk in the process watching all this foolishness. I'm probably gonna be here on the report talking about their sorry good for nothing behinds as they talk all the filth that come out of their mouth. Because I don't think none of them is capable of sitting in any White House. Because after what their fellow constituents has done in the last term, what make me think that them too is better than that? Anyways, I said I want to go ahead and bet on some NBA today, and I guarantee myself I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and leave the people with this right here. Before I be so unbile and disrespectful, and I'm not trying to be like that today because I'm in a good mood. So yeah, so
To my city and my team.
So
Get that ring.
So Philly, Phoenix, we're watching you today.
You're on notice.
The reason why I say Phoenix because I'm not worrying about Denver because Denver proved to me that they can bang on you boys. But the rest of your supporting cast, Phoenix, y'all need to step up, or else y'all gonna be in some trouble. Cause y'all could be down 3-1 today. So I need your bench and your supporting cast. Anybody besides Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, please step up, or else you gonna be going home by the end of this week. Joel, you won the MVP award. It's time for you to go ahead and show them why. I guess 30 points ain't enough, so I guess you might need to score 40. Because evidently your other teammates don't want to play. Do it if you have to, because your coach, if you don't get this done, what you think gonna happen?
He'll be out the door.
Until then, this Chefrazzi, that's my partner in crime. We out. See you next time. Peace.